Hey guys, so I figured um, since I am going back into politics and because it's Oscar season pretty soon, I would talk about the Oscars. Now, generally, I don't really care about the Oscars. To me, they're pretty arbitrary. There's a lot of very good films that have not been recognized by the Academy. But I wanted to respond to the contention that the Oscars are biased. And I say biased and not racist because um, I don't know the situation in terms of how the Oscars relate to race. That's not what I'm here to talk about. Um, and the there's a lot of people claiming that the Oscars so white kind of thing, and I don't know if that has any merit because I don't know what's going on in the heads of the people in the Academy. Um, it, I mean, there could definitely be a bias against black people or towards white people or whatever. But again, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the fact that sci-fi movies, horror films, most comedies, especially like the more R-rated comedies, fantasy films, pretty much any film that isn't a drama or indie or both, and even indie films don't get that much recognition. But any film that's not a drama does not have equal representation in the Oscars. Very few sci-fi films get any recognition outside of for special effects. Um, just all of these of films are kind of wasted in the eyes of the Academy. Like all that talent that was put into them is wasted because the Academy doesn't care about that. They care about what's going to be popular to the most people, and on making a big show out of the Oscars. And they don't care about those films that have a sort of niche group. They only care about those films that people are going to go see, um, and that tend to have strong performances. And it's true that some movies, based on their genre, like horror, for example, don't tend to be as good. But most films in general are not good. Um, so I'm trying to adjust the glare. But yeah, it's just unfair that there's so many great films out there. And like I understand why it's mostly Hollywood films and not foreign films or anything like that because they want to focus on what is mainstream in America. But there are so many other films that don't get considered just because they're not considered highbrow enough for the Academy. They're not considered to be real films. Um, and it's just frustrating to see that these movies don't get enough recognition when I think that those are some of the best movies of the given year. For example, last year, Blade Runner 2049 was amazing, and all it got was, I think, nominations for sound and special effects. I don't quite remember. Um, and then I'm trying to think what the best film of this year would be. I did like Mortal Engines, but I don't know if I would consider it the best film of this year. Um, but yeah, all I want to say is that it's just frustrating how biased the Oscars are and have always been towards dramas, um, and not really giving anything else a chance. And that's part of the reason why I don't take the Oscars seriously, is because they just don't give all movies a fair chance. Hashtag all movies matter. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.